Welcome back to Garage Vibes. Today guys, I'm going to show you guys how to change your pinion gear and the spur gear on the Traxxas TRX Sport. And this right here is the spur gear, and its metal is a 45-ton tooth, and I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself. So stick around, let's get right into it. So this is what your spur gear look like. It's coated in black, it's all metal, it's a 45 tooth, and we're going to put this on the TRX4. So let's get into it. And now we're going to get 3 screws holding on the cover of the motor, and easy like that you can take it off. And this is a cover. We're going to remove the motor, we're going to unplug it, take it off, we don't need it on right now. And this is your spur gear right there, we're going to remove that spur gear. And this is your pinion gear on the motor. This is a 17 tooth, and we have a 39-ton on now. We're going to do some high speed and remove the battery box and the XL5. Alright guys, so I already removed the battery box because you gotta get to the tranny. There's no way this spur gear will come out like this. So remove the box. It's got a little zip tie right here holding the wires to the from the XL5 to the TQ box to the radio box. Just clip that off. Just gonna clear everything out of the way. So now we got 1, 2, we got another screw back here. We're going to remove it, and we'll also have to remove 2 dry shafts, one up front, one at the back. So we're going to remove it. So I'm going to take off the dry shaft, but first of all I'm just going to break the screws here. So I'm changing the spur gear and the pinion gear, and it's quite a bit of job to get down to the bottom. So let's just remove those 2 as we here, and then we flip it over and see what we got to remove. So we're going to loosen this screw one time. So get 3 screws. I always like to put back the screws where I take them off so we don't lose any. Just nice and snug because you're going to remove it again. There we go. This is the gearbox. Alright, this is nice and tight here. We got no play. So I'm going to remove this, and we got to put something back here. There we go. It's pretty easy to come out. It's not tight at all. Now I think I can remove it with my hand. So I'm just gonna turn this off like so. There we go. Pretty simple process. Okay, just gonna take that out very carefully. Gonna put him down here with a little nut. And now we're gonna get this one inside. Yep, just like so. And we're gonna take this 4 plus this one 5 plus the big one back here. So we're gonna put this one here. We're gonna put the 4 little ones back. And this is a TRX4 Sport that we're working on. Those little shims right here, very small. So be careful that you lose any of those. Okay. There we go. So the last one have a flat side and a kind of wrong side. Put it on the flat side. There you go. Get your nut. This is a lock nut. Let's get it back in place. Just gonna stuck this back here so it don't spin. And take the 7mm and tighten it back. And nice and snug, not too tight, just snug. We got absolutely no play. Alright, so let's get it back. Slide the piece of dry shaft on in it. Get this back in here like so. It's pretty easy. You go back in place very easy. Oh, I gotta remove that little screw right there so I can put the dry shaft back in its place. It's very simple. So just lift up the gearbox, slide the dry shaft there, get your little Allen screw, get it back in place right there like so, just like that. So it's pretty easy, guys. It's pretty simple. It can be nerve-wracking when you don't know it. Alright, nice and snug, not too tight. You don't want to break anything. Okay, so now we got one more piece of dry shaft to put back in place here. And there we go, in place. So now let's just double check the splines at the bottom. Make sure that we line up. Spin the dry shaft. The tool will cut out. It's definitely in place. Alright, so we're good. Now we just have to bolt this back and we're on our way. Put the screw at the bottom. There we go. Let's make sure everything is in place here. Yeah, get our screwdriver. Get these 2 screws back in there. 3 screws to remove the gearbox, and very easy to come out. Just that you gotta remove the battery box. So there's a little process you gotta go through here to get it together. A little bit of patience, a little bit of want to do it, you know, not in a rush. You want to get it right. By doing that, you'll be okay. So I'm not tightening one all the way down. Nice and snug. This one get there. Then I do the same thing over here. Nice and snug. And I come over here, snug this one. Okay. Because the gearbox works very hard, I want to make sure I get it nice and snug. And then we're going to turn it over and send this screw at the bottom here all the way in. And simple like that, we get the gearbox back in place. Nice and snug, guys. So everything back in place. We didn't have to remove too much. So now we get our gear in place. We put our bigger spur gear. Alright guys, so this is your guidebook here from Traxxas. Now this is how we're going to show you how to do the adjustment on the motor. So right here you have some 3x8 millimeter screws, 2 of them to remove, and you're going to remove it from C and you're going to put it on B, and that would be your adjustment for the 10 tooth pinion and the 45 tooth spur gear. And easy and simple like that. That's all you got to do. And we got our 10 tooth pinion gear, so we're going to line up B. Okay, just like that, guys. Don't afraid to try it yourself. Just try until you get through. If you don't know the real thing, move it from C or wherever it is and put it on B and line it up, and it's good. Now I'm just going to double check to make sure that the spur gear and the pinion gear all align good. Okay, so I got it, guys. So we put the screws on B. Just going to tighten it now. Nice and snug. Don't over tighten to break anything. There we go. So B, and long as you get B line up, you can put it the other screw, the other hole. So just like that, guys. Alright, so let me put this together. Let's get this cover on. There we go. Set the cover in there. Just like that. Get some screws here. Got 3 screws holding on this motor case. Let's bolt this up. And when you're pulling the screws, don't pull one all the way down. Pull from end to end. And I'm going to try to pull them even. There we go. Get this one snug. Get this one snug. Move into the other one. There we go. Pull the middle. So we don't have any twists on anything. Go, we can pull it home now. There we go. Alright, so we're all in place. Okay, so let's spin the dry shaft and see. Sounds good. Alright, sounds good. All metal gears now. Remove the plastic gear. So we'll keep this one in a safe place in case we want to change it back. So I had to remove the XL5 because to get the gearbox off, so just 2 screws. Gonna put this back in place. So it's a little bit of challenge, guys, especially when you're doing this for the first time. You're not sure. Could be a bit of challenge, but I'll tell you what, no need to be scared. No need to be scared, guys. You can do this, and I know you can. If I can do it, you can do it. So don't afraid to get your bravery together. You know what you want to do. As long as you got the idea, you can do this. Alright, XL5 is back in its place. Now all I gotta do is put a zip tie back here so we don't have no wires bouncing around. Got zip ties right here, just like so. You don't want to pull it too tight, give it a little play so you can move about in case you get hooked on anything. Alright, so we good. We back and rolling. Yeah. Sound just fine, guys. Beautiful. Let's hold it up. Yeah, feels good. Everything back in place. I can't wait to put it on the rocks to show you guys how it functions. Alright guys, this is it. This is a test. Now I got full control on the throttle. The vehicle is moving way smoother now. I'm loving it, trust me. Not too fast, not too slow. So this is how you change your spur gear and your pinion gear to pull your bigger tires. So I got a little more power on the lower end, less top end, so as I touch it I can feel it moves, you know. Now I'm going to show you a comparison. I got another TRX4 with the original spur and pinion in it, and I'm going to show you the difference. This is the other TRX4, and this is how slow. Can you hear the radio? This is how it moves. Much faster. Alright, so let's put this one down and let's pick this one here up. Let's put the battery across like so, and let's feel the difference. Feels like it's much slower, right? I could feel a little bit more juice on this one here. See, pretty fast. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some wheels on and see what's going on. Alright, so I got some 2.2 right here from Proline. So we're gonna put this on. Let's test it out now. What I noticed as I touch it, it's ready to go. So it's pulling a lot better already. I can feel it. You don't have that high top end, but it's doing its thing. Okay, so let's check the 1.9. This is a 1.9 right here, and this is regular factory stock pinion and spur gear. See how fast that's going? So with this spur gear is much faster, which is what's in here, and I just removed this spur gear. So this setup right here with this 17 tooth pinion with this spur gear, which is a 39 teeth spur gear and a 17 teeth pinion, which is in this one right now. That's why it's much faster. So we got a little more top end here, and we got a little more low end on this one. So that's why this one is much faster. And plus we have a little bigger tires, but still smaller, 1.9 here, and we get 2.2 here. This guy right here is more for crawling up the rocks, you know, more slow pace without overheating the motor and your XL5. So this is it. What left for me to do right now is to put back the battery box, and that will complete it. So let's get to it, guys. I hope you all like this video. Tell your family, subscribe if you haven't already, give it a thumbs up if you like it. You guys know how it go. Garage Vibes always bring you something fresh. I thought I'd come out and represent and show you guys how it gets done. Now the battery box always tricky to get in there. You gotta twist it and get it back in there. I always put the screws back so I don't go searching for them. Alright, so it's 4 screws holding on this battery box. So you gotta remove the battery box when you're trying to get down to the gearbox, you know. You can't skip that. You gotta remove a piece of the dry shaft. Yeah, little things like that you gotta do to get down to this gearbox. And once you do that, then you gotta take off the XL5 because it's gonna be in your way. So as I say, a little bit of patience, a little bit of 1-2, a little bit of know-how, and you will get through with what you're doing. Don't afraid to take on the challenge, guys. You can do it, and trust me, you're gonna see enough videos with the TRX4 Sport on the trail showing you the 2.2 from Proline and showing you how changing the spur gear and the pinion gear to a 45 tooth with a 10 tooth pinion, how it pulls the 2.2. I'm sure gonna bring that to you guys. and show you how it works, and then tell you how I like it, if I like it better than having the stock 39 tooth spur gear with the Pinion 17 tooth pinion. I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, so this is it. TRX4 Sport just changed the pinion gear, spur gear to a 45 tooth spur gear and a 10 tooth pinion. This is how we do it. Yeah, feel nice and smooth. Yeah, I like that. And we got the lift kit on. This is it guys, thank you all for watching. Catch me in the next one. I'm out guys.